Well, after a long time, I got to finally go see a movie. I can't remember when was the last. I know because I went away on holidays in February, and I don't remember I went to see any movie after I got back because then I got sick. So I'm not sure. But anyway, it was Friday. Traditionally, every Friday afternoon, I used to go and see one, if not two movies. That was my kind of out, you might say, for the week. Anyway, the movie theaters I know have been open for a little while, but mostly showing movies I'd seen before, or my timing, excuse me, time schedule wasn't working. So yesterday I looked and I saw that the movie Tenet was on, and it sounded interesting. So off I went to see this movie. I'm just got to get my notes here because I can't remember everybody's names. First of all, Christopher Nolan, who wrote it and directed it, also wrote, no, I thought I'd written it down. Oh, yeah, Inception. Inception was an incredibly interesting concept that was brought up several years ago. I forget even how long ago it was, about how things were not in the reality. We didn't see them. How we saw them weren't there, or you could see things in a different reality and all the different realities going on. And it was very avant-garde at the time, very out there. So I thought, well, this was worth going to see. And so I found my seat and etc. And I sat down. Now, first of all, who was in the movie? John David Washington, young up-and-coming actor, of course, related to well-known actor. And he played the protagonist, the main person in the movie. The stunts in this movie are pretty phenomenal. There's not mega, but ones that are very, very good. And I know by what I read previously before I went to see it, they're all done in real time. No CG, no, just it was done. They figured it out. And some of them are stunts are pretty big. So that was really interesting to know that it was real. It wasn't made up. That was kind of good. Robert Pattinson plays Neil, who is in a large part of the movie. He's in quite a bit of the movie, actually, and plays an important part, which I'll get to in a moment. And Elizabeth Debicki, I think that's how you say it, played the main female lead of Cat. Now, the storyline. I'll just tell you this. At the end of the movie, I sat there and I thought, I'm going to have to see this movie again. Now, I'm really good at time switches and time changes, at least I usually am. But this is a lot about going back and forward in time and things going backwards in time. In other words, when things happen in the future, they can come back into the present and vice versa. And in the beginning, it can be a little boggling for your mind to grab hold of because we're used to living linearly. We use one thing after the other, after the other, after the other. I know that because of my past life regression work and future regression work, that you can take your mind into the past and into the future in different time zones and different things. I know that can happen. But this was taking on physical. This is the whole body moving. And so anyway, was it good? Yes, it was very good, except you have to think about it. And maybe that's what Mr. Nolan's whole idea is, to get you thinking. What is real? Can somebody from the future send us a message besides leaving it locked in? Well, actually, that's exactly kind of what they have did. I said, people put time warps in and then people later on can read them. But this was coming from the future to the present. It opens up a lot of good thoughts. The other thing I thought of was, I wonder if there's a sequel to this. The way it was left at the end, it could easily move into another sequel. So not another sequel. Some people think this is connected to Inception in a way. It was a sequel to that. But I don't know. It stands on its own quite well. It has great action scenes, number one. Number two is that it gives you food for thought. If you like action, if you like food for thought, then this is definitely the movie for you to go see. In the meantime, it's nice to be able to get back to do movie reviews. It's been a number of years since I have done that. So this is the first one of many, hopefully, to come. Thanks for watching.